my friends. I just wanted to give everybody a quick little update because there's just been a lot going on since I've been in my hometown. So when I got into my hometown, I needed to have some blood work done. And then also I came back into town to take care of a very important paperwork matter. And so I am so excited to ching, get that off my list. So I'm so happy about that. And then another thing that I'm going to share briefly, and I'm going to be brave enough to share this because I think if I share this little bit, maybe if it saves one life out there, then it's worth it to me. And a lot of you know that my ex-husband passed away from stage 4 colon and liver cancer. He never did any pre-screening. And so he was 60 and a half years old when they diagnosed him. And he did live to almost 62 years old. So he was like 1 week from turning 62 years old when he passed away December 30th, 2014. That rocked my world, I'm telling you, in so many ways. And one of the reasons I've embraced this lifestyle is to appreciate how short life is. And also when I lost my job, my job kind of pushed me out basically because they couldn't accommodate my disabilities anymore. Again, I can't stand for long periods, walk for long periods. I'm always balancing those and my pain level and everything else. So anyways, I had wanted to get a colonoscopy shortly after his death because, of course, emotionally dealing with his death, I couldn't even go there myself. And so, but then I lost my job, and then there's so many things. I had a race to sell my house, get out of my roommate situation because I had a deadline to get out of there and get over into Arizona. And so a colonoscopy kept getting put off. And so finally I realized at my age, because I'm, above 55 years old, and I just said, I can't be putting this off anymore. And so finally, I got it done with the help, oh my gosh, with my friend Cindy. Because you do have to have a designated driver in order to do the procedure because they do put you under. And so, but now I live in a van. What am I going to do? So I did rent a hotel for 3 nights. And for the prep, the day of the procedure, because I didn't know what they were going to find, and a day after, just to reboot. So thank goodness, oh my God, my angel friend Cindy was there for me and helped me to get through it because I'm also diet controlled diabetic. So fasting is always not the easiest thing to do and to keep your blood sugars maintained. But got through it with the breeze. Obviously the prep isn't always the funnest to get through, but the kind that I didn't realize they have different kinds of laxative preps. And so really the one that my doctor used was the best. And also I'm glad I chose to do it in the afternoon because it didn't really totally disrupt my sleep, other than maybe I woke up once. So the kind she used was, you have a 6-ounce bottle. For anybody who gets this done can ask their doctor about it. And then you have a 16-ounce glass that's in this kit. And then you pour the 6-ounce liquid into your 16-ounce glass. You fill up the rest with water. And then you just have to drink 2 more 16-ounce glasses of water in the next 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour. And so that was done at 6 o'clock. And of course you're on a liquid diet that whole, day before. So liquid diet, you keep that going. And then I only had to repeat that same process the next morning at about 8 o'clock in the morning. And then my procedure was at 2 o'clock. And I'm telling you, it was amazing. I mean, just I had a little bit of a hard time getting the last glass down, but I did it. I just said I've come too far, and so I can't imagine. I've been through it before, where you have to drink that whole gallon, and I don't know, in a certain period of time, and I don't know. That was really hard. But anyway, so I breezed through that, got through it, and then I just went to sleep, woke up, and it was all over. Yeah, so, and they found no polyps. Good, none, not one. Were in my middle sister, they did find a couple in her, and she does have to go back every 5 years. I'm good for 10 years, so I am so excited. So just that feeling of knowing, because of what happened to my ex-husband. So, and his death did save a couple people's lives that I know. One of my friends, they did find a cancerous polyp, so their life is saved. So if you haven't done your screening, please just think about it. Go get it done. Absolutely painless today. You just go to sleep, wake up, it's all over. No one should have to die from colon cancer, because it is a very slow, you know, growing type cancer. So get your screening done. So I have gotten that taken care of. All right, so now the next thing that's been going on, I'll go over that with you. Okay, so the next thing is I've been trying to downsize a storage unit, and I have been in town now for such a long stretch of time, and going on to almost a month now, and then I need to be in town until the mid-November. Now what's happening is I'm reducing the storage unit, so I'm almost there. I'm getting closer to being done, but not quite. May take another 2 weeks or so, or 3, depending on. I got Cindy that's been trying to help me off and on, and so I hope to, you know, really get this thing done in time. But I'm finding that when I'm traveling around and trying to stay in town, that they're really tightening down in my area about people in vans or RVs or trailers or anything, parking in certain places, and some stores, you know, that don't allow it. They're really tightening down. So I've already got a notice, you know, that a warning citation. I couldn't park where I used to park, over by Camping World, which you'd think Camping World, you know, it'd be okay. So I am just really finding it difficult. So think about that. If you're ever getting a vehicle, what are you going to do? What kind of lifestyle are you thinking of? Because obviously my van does not speak stealthy. I didn't get it to stay in towns and live in towns. I got it to boondock. I got it to stay out in the country. You know, I'm retired with disabilities, so that wasn't my goal to be doing that. So now a lot of cities are tightening down, because in my hometown there's just been this horrible situation they've been dealing with people in rundown RVs, parking on streets, dealing with more homeless people. And so they're, you know, really having a problem in abandoned vehicles. I don't know what's causing that situation. If they get into vehicles and then they can't take care of them and they break down, and then so they abandon them or leave them, so then they're having to tow them away. I mean, it has just been a problem. So after this citation, I was coming out of Target and I was shopping legit, you know, getting something, and taking care of some phone calls. I was going to move on to Costco and then come out to a place to camp. And so at a state park, and I mean, someone came to my door, a security guard, and said, you know, we're surveillancing the parking lot and just want you to know there's no overnight stay. And I'm like, I'm not staying. I'm just, look, I went shopping, you know. And so It's just been a huge problem. So think about that when you're getting into this lifestyle, because I really think a lot of cities are going to be tightening down about, people trying to live in cities, And again, I didn't get into this for that. People have been retired for years. This has been going on for years, 20 years of people retiring in RVs. It's only because of YouTube that more people have known about it. And all my friends are of my age or older, retired, lived their whole life. They're now traveling in RVs, pulling maybe a toad in a camper vans, or camper trucks, traveling in vans, retired. So, we didn't get these vehicles to stealth and live in cities, and at least not my friends. And so, but I really think that there's going to be a change coming in the future. So there's going to be huge problems. Just something to be aware of, if you're looking at getting into this for any other reason. So I think you're just going to see them, having a better eye out in a lot of your bigger cities. So anyways, but mine has an awning. I have solar. So I'm just trying to take care of business and then get out. And even that's becoming more difficult. So anyways, I hope this didn't get too long, but I just really wanted to get this message out. And so once I wrap up this business that I need to do with downsizing my storage unit, then I will be heading and trying to get to Arizona again. Now, Cindy also will not be going with me. She decided to stay home with her kids through the holidays. And so hopefully, weather providing, she'll get to come out after the holidays. But for now, I may be traveling out by myself, possibly maybe one other friend may be connecting with me. She's taking care of some business on her end. But other than that, no matter what, I'm heading to Arizona, but probably will try to get there fairly quickly. Might not be doing a lot of filming. I might just try to get there. I might not be able to get to comments right now, and I apologize about that, or release a whole lot of videos. I'm sorry I'm way behind on my videos, but I've had so much going on. So I will be sharing some pictures when I was recovering. And I was in the hotel and with little Yo-Yo and Milo. But other than that, so I hope you understand that, I did not get this to stealth in a town, and it has been kind of stressing me out a little bit, and I just, need to keep going outside of the town to come into town, take care of this unit, and get out and get on the road, because that's what I got this for. And so anyway, so this might slow down the process of my videos, and I know I'm already way behind, and I'm still working on, September. So I may be releasing some more videos from the summer, as I'm continuing trying to hurry up and get to Arizona. All right, so that's what's been going on, and but I'm so excited to get these things finalized, taken care of, and be back on the road. So I hope you'll be patient and with everything, and I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.